Through 5, New Mexico Junior College trails Howard 1-0. They'll send Preston Marsh, Jared Gaspard, and Mike Bernal to the plate. First pitch to Marsh will be fouled for strike 1.
Yeah, really this bottom part of the lineup has come through again for New Mexico Junior College, as we've seen in a few games already today.
That's where their only hit comes from, the number 9 hitter, Luis Hernandez. This one will be sent towards Ake at short, catching it on the hop. A toss to first, pulls Scott off the bag. He did not make contact with the runner, Marsh, and so Marsh will be safe at first.
One out in the inning, because a lot of times you see the pitcher come off the mound and they'll either overthrow the first baseman or throw it erratically around the first baseman where they can't get to it and make an error.
And that brings up the designated hitter, Preston Marsh, who is 1 for 4 today. Lone hit was a single in the 6th. The tying run now at second, Omar Gomez. Wood looks at him and delivers. And a foul and a violent swing for Marsh will foul it back into the netting, strike 1.
Yeah, Marsh is really trying to turn around his day and really get into that part of the lineup where it has really struggled for New Mexico Junior College, including Gaspard, who's on deck with 3 strikeouts to his name.
Wood out of the stretch, looks at Gomez and delivers. Another foul ball out of play to our right, and Marsh is down in the count 0-2 with 1 out.
And not surprised here is Favela is going to go out to the mound and talk to Wood instead of having the possibility of a miscommunication. He goes out there, he's telling him, you're going to throw this pitch at this spot, and this is where it's going to be. This is what we're going to do. This is the communication we're having right here. Kind of having a game plan here, what they're going to do, because Marsh has really fouled off the last 2 pitches pretty solidly.
Gomez takes the lead at second. Wood deals an 0-2. Fastball outside. Cannot entice Marsh to chase after it for ball 1. Or it is ball 1, excuse me.
Yeah, what he's going to have to do here, I think Wood's going to have to pitch Marsh inside, because Marsh is getting pretty well up on that plate. So throw something low and inside and see if you can get him to ground out, or throw something high and inside to get him to swing underneath it.
1-2 from Wood, lined up the middle. That one will get through and roll into center field. They will wave around Gomez from second. He will slide in, and New Mexico Junior College has tied the game on the RBI single up the middle by Preston Marsh. The ball game tied at 1 as Gomez led off the top of the 9th with a walk, advanced to second on the sacrifice bunt by Marcus Green Jr. Then the hit up the middle, a single by Preston Marsh, has tied our game at 1 here and keeps New Mexico Junior College's hopes alive of keeping their tournament record perfect. Walk. Green, one of the best base stealers for New Mexico Junior College, has stolen 16 bases in 21 attempts, so we'll keep our eyes on him as he now stands at first base. Now I'll bring up the DH, Preston Marsh. He'll be followed by Jared Gaspard, the left fielder. 1 on, no outs, bottom of the 2nd. New Mexico trailing Cisco 2-0. First pitch to Marsh is a strike. Toss over to first, and Green gets back in time. Mertz already has 1 pickoff today. The righty will throw out of the stretch. Smacked right to right field. That'll fall in for a hit, as Green has to step back to second base as the throw came in from right. But a single by Marsh to right field puts a runner in scoring position. Now runners at first and second base with no outs here in the bottom half of the second. Time today for New Mexico, both of the times being by Marcus Green Jr. And both have followed 1, 2, 3 innings. That'll bring up the DH, number 18, Preston Marsh. Throw over to first. Green back in time. And a pitch high and inside for ball one to Marsh. First pitch of the at-bat. As now starter Mertz. Michael Mertz is over 50 pitches here this afternoon. Another throw over to first by Mertz. Green gets back in time. Another throw over to first, trying to hold Green there. A very dangerous base stealer. Has not tried to steal a base yet today, but is 16 of 21 on the 2013 season. The 1-0 to Marsh. Pitch inside, ball two. Following Marsh will be Gaspard. Marsh singled his only time up. That was back in the second inning and scored a run as well. The only run of the day for New Mexico Junior College. As Mertz takes a look, will throw to first. Almost was close to picking off Green. It would have been the second pickoff for Mertz today. As Mertz will deal out of the stretch. The righty kicks and throws. Well in front of that one was Marsh, and he'll foul it out of play to our left for strike number one. Good crowd on hand here for the first game of our afternoon session here of the 2013 Region 5 tournament at Quick Trip Park, the home of the Grand Prairie Air Hogs. Mertz out of the stretch, a 2-1 is on its way. Hit hard towards left field. Going back is Dustin Beasley. He'll be underneath that one and makes the catch in left field. Big throw to first will hold Green at first base. And there's one out here in the fourth inning. Sixth. Brings up Preston Marsh, the designated hitter. First pitch to Marsh will be hammered along that third baseline. That one's going to go all the way, not to the corner, but cut off. They're going to wave Gomez around from first. Bobbling the ball in left field is Beasley, and that will allow Gomez to score from first. And so it'll be a single and then an error. So single plus one as Marsh advances to second on the fielding error by Dustin Beasley as he bobbled it in left field. And Gomez scores from first. He was already going to be waved around from third, but the bobbled by Beasley in left allowed him to get there. So an error against left fielder Dustin Beasley. The game's tied at 2. This one will be lined in right center field. It will fall in for a hit. And just like that, Preston Marsh will be waved around. The throw comes in. He barrels over the catcher. The ball gets away. Massengill down. He gets back up, picks up the ball. As Preston Marsh was barreling around third base, he ran over Massengill as he tried to block the plate. And New Mexico Junior College has taken their first lead of the day at 3-2 at bats. So now after grounding into that double play in the first, he's walked his next 2 times up. New Mexico Junior College has another runner on with 2 outs here for the second inning in a row. Brings up the DH Preston Marsh. Will be smacked on the first pitch he sees. That one lands in short right center field. Coming up and holding the runner at second is the right fielder Colton Hall, as Green was turning around to go around second base, but then to hit the brakes as Hall came up throwing from short right.
Smart decision by Green. He really wanted to go to third, but the good thing the base coach saw what he was doing. He's able to stop him, and Green gets scurries.
As Thomas looks for the 1-2-3 inning. hit deep towards left field. Carroll running back to the wall, looks up, and that one will go out and go over the wall and the fence. Hit completely out of the ballpark, it looks like, over the concourse and the sign in deep left field. An absolute bomb from the DH Preston Marsh makes it 4-1 Thunderbirds here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs.
Yeah, that's really surprising to see Ortiz come back out after that first inning where he was really effective. Didn't get more than 1 ball on each of the 3 batters, and then he walks the first batter of the 2nd inning and really giving New Mexico Junior College an opportunity to lead off the frame. But we've seen this Thunderbird team fail to come through on those opportunities time and time again throughout this tournament.
First pitch to Preston Marsh, I should say, will pop the glove for strike 1. Marsh, the DH, finished with the highest batting average for the Thunderbirds at .457. Hard shot to Gillian, takes a late hop, it bounces to his left, and Green's going to try and go to third. Throw in time, and that will be a throw.
Hit it, Preston. Right. Woo! 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 Where'd it go, Preston? Oh, I think I got the sky. Way to hit it!
Preston Marsh doubled down the third base line.
Woo!
Perez and Botello.
Good job, Preston. Way to go, Preston! Woo! Way to hit it, Preston!
Preston Marsh doubles home.
That's so nice.
Greer with a leadoff 2-0.
Was that the first pitch? Was it, Mom?
Huh?
Was that the first pitch?
Yeah. No, he had a couple of them.